and my personality was literally eroded by mentalism, because I was made to talk in a certain way. I wasn't allowed to speak English. Everywhere I went, Hindi bolo, Hindi bolo. Every night when I used to go to sleep, I used to dread it, because in the apartment above mine would be sitting a mentalist or a thought reader, you know, doing all these freaky things to my brains. So I mean, at one point I realized my brains are not in my control. My body is not in my control. And I didn't want to live this life of a slave anymore. You know, we all are born free. We all are free to live our life. I wasn't even allowed to live my life. That's why I'm making the song Hotter Than You, because I want people to go out there, dance, enjoy, because I was not allowed to dance and enjoy. I was forced to stay at home. I could not party. I could not act my age. I wasn't allowed to have boyfriends. I need to understand what kind of a cage can you put someone into mentally, and how fair is this? It's absolutely illegal. And that's why I've gone and lodged a domestic violence case in the High Court, Bombay. That's why I away, because I also am fighting my own case. I'm an advocate. And it's been very, very, very traumatizing for me to relive the nightmare I've been facing for 13 years. Can you imagine 25 Bollywood movies? From Dabang to Yamna Pagla Divana to Jism 2 to Mirzia to a Punjabi film called Yodha. So many movies. Rahul Ravel's movie, in which we had Sunny Deol saying no if, no but, just jut, which was being shot in New York. I was approached for that as well. So I mean, all these movie offers that I got through hack phones, through a mentalist, through this lady herself sitting on my head every night, and I'm talking about Sonakshi Sinha here, you know, they ruined my career. They stole my movies. So why are you not letting my phase of my life where I want to build a career and move forward and have a personal life, probably get married, have kids, settle down, why are you not letting me progress into that? You've trapped me into one chapter of my life and you're just not letting me go, you know? And mentalism used not only to make me go crazy and do freaky things, speak Hindi, abuse. There were so many times when I was abusing and I didn't even know what the abuse meant, you know? So all this was done intentionally. Do you know mentalism can be used to, you know, spoil your stomach, to attack your digestive system, to break your hand, to break your foot, to break your nose? I've been through that. And that's like the domestic violence case. You can't keep on breaking somebody's bones and think that nobody will ever find out. And this is a serious issue one needs to address. Now, if you're going to go ask Sonakshi, what do you have to say about it? She'll probably say, oh, no comments, publicity stunt. If you let go of me, you know, you find a Sone Ki Chidiya, on whose hard work you're making crores, you're getting a lot of movies, you're giving some to your daughter, you're giving some to Salman Khan's girlfriends because you want to butter him up because he launched your daughter. Why are you using my hard work and me as a pawn in a game of chess? Mohra? That's what I've been all this while, a puppet in the puppeteer's hand. And who's been the puppeteer? The mentalist. Sonakshi herself can read your mind. Do you know that? She's been trained from childhood in hypnosis and mentalism. She can read your thoughts. When I went for the music release of Mera Dil Leke Dekho, the movie I'd done for Shotgun Productions, the first film that I'd done, and that's where I committed suicide in my career by doing their film as the first, because they didn't let me come up after that. I was offered Dabang. Arbaz's secretary called me up, but I immediately refused it because they were doing mentalism on me. My brain was in their hands. They made me refuse it and they planted their daughter there. And then all these Fashion Week showstoppers, they kept on stealing off me. All these 25 movies that I was being considered for and finalized for, they kept on robbing off me. I mean, please tell me, is this being normal? So who is the psychotic here? Is it me who was alone? My parents, after my father's retirement in 2005, shifted to Pune. I was living alone in Bombay. So what was my fault in all of this? That I was talented? I was more stylish, I was better spoken, I was more superior than your daughter, so you did all these things to me to make me out to be crazy and stole my movies through hack phones so that you could just bury me alive? How fair is this? People need to know this, that POOJA Mishra is not what you see her or perceive her to be. She's bigger than what her image claims to be, that she's crazy and she's scary and she fights. Please understand, that wasn't me, that was the mentalist that was being forced onto me. They were controlling my mind, they were controlling my body. I have been sexually abused for 13 long years.